Hello everyone, Ultra Marcus here. Yeah, I had a haircut. I'm not a long-haired creature by nature. When lockdown started, I needed a haircut badly. So when lockdown ended, I needed a haircut really badly. But I've had it now. This is what I really look like. Hello, welcome to my first ever trans haul video, ultra trans haul video. And I'm gonna be going over the stuff that I got in July. We've got cons on a card, we've got a bot in a box, we've got a bot out of the box, we've got comics, we've got stickers, we've got Toyhacks, and we've got paperwork, baby. Oh yes, that beautiful catalogs and pamphlets and leaflets. I love that stuff, and you do too. So we're going to be taking a look at all of that, but just before we start, I want to give you a little update on the next slow motion thing. I said slow motion, stop motion thing. There's a still, as you can see, that's Lord Zarek. We are in the laboratory of Lord Zarek. And there's 3 rooms for the laboratory. And so yeah, I've had fun creating some sets, and we get a lot of, we learn a little bit about the expanded universe in this adventure. We learn about some events that are happening off screen just to, you know, lay the groundwork for future stuff. So plot being driven. I think there's about 4.5 minutes filmed so far for it. So it's gonna take a couple of weekends more, but I'm pretty certain it's gonna be out by the end of the month. Want to give a couple of shout outs. Perceptor the Autobot. Thank you for your comment, man. That was loud. It was beautiful. I really appreciate it. And just for you, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I have got with me my Perceptor the Autobot. Mario. Crimson Raptors. Zelda Link to the Past is possibly the best game I've ever played. Crimson Raptors, how's it going? He's one of the co-hosts of the Tales from Teletran podcast. And I look forward to the next podcast tomorrow night at the new time of 8 p.m. in the UK, maybe 9. Don't worry, I won't miss it. M3, man, M3 reviews. I saw your new video go up when I was in work, and I could have like half watched it, but I wouldn't have been doing it justice, so I saved it for when I got home. But I did notice about an hour after I noticed your video go up that I had a clutch of new subscribers, and when I got home and watched your video, I know why. Thanks again for the shout out, man. You're awesome. Lastly, I never knew this, but my friend in work has an amazing Transformers Instagram page full of the most meticulously, beautifully, painstakingly set up pictures, indoors, outdoors, G1 and beyond. And he, as you can see on the screen, is TAF Trooper _photography. TAF Trooper _photography. A TAF is sort of a semi-affectionate name for a Welsh person. It's what the English call us. So go and throw some love at his photos. Tell him Ultra Marcus sent you. If you've got some robot pictures, I'm sure he's going to take a look back. I think that's everything. So let's move on to my first ever ultra trans haul. I still don't know what I'm going to call this video. Yeah, this is my first ever attempt at, you know, putting the camera there and putting your hands around it and doing stuff. You know, kudos to you guys who do that well. It's my first attempt, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, here we go. This is the reviewing slab, and oh look, I cut my nails and I cleaned my hands. I did hand exercises, so they were nice and veiny and manly. So if everything's good, we'll start with this. Multi-language European little booklet, and there is a curiosity about this. German there, that's French. Look, it's Dutch, the third one, and the last one's Spanish. Nothing out of the ordinary on the back, other than it's a strange mix of first and second year Transformers. There you go, very nice. They got top spin and twin twist with the mini bots for some reason. Look, Americans, no swoop. See the neglect we suffered. Number 3, always wanted a whirl. What's up with Blaster's chest? I know what you're thinking. Where is leader truck? Where is the Autobot leader? Well, look at that. He's there. I don't think so. If anyone could explain this, please tell me. Tell us all in the comments. But since Jetfire is the leader, I'm going to store this in my Jetfire booklet. There you go. Next one up. These are all over eBay, but I've never had one with one of my G1 figures. And so look at that lovely artwork. I love these old style drawings of the toys. Skywarp and Cassette Man, that's their box art, so you've all seen that. But that's a unique picture of Ravage. I've never seen that before. Same for Brawn, Bumblebee and Prime. Sideswipe and Jazz, that's box art being reproduced there. Great pictures though. On the other side, there's some goodies that they've leader truck. There's some baddies at Cassette Man. Yeah, there's the good guys. And there's no Megatron. I guess Cassette Man is the leader. So, based on that, I'm going to store this with my G1 Cassette Man. Why not? Hot Rod. Target Master. Good condition, a little bit, I don't think it could take much of a battering, but it's all there, it's all hanging together, and that's how you transform him if you haven't worked that out after 30 years. I bought this to store in this, which is the mid-2000s Japanese reissue line. These are my favourite reissues. I love these. As we all know, the Japanese were treated to, look at that beautiful writing, can't understand a bloody word, but I love it. The Japanese were treated to far more powerful springs in the firing mechanisms of the little guns and all that, which we might deem as irresponsible, but there's 80 million of them and they all live to 100, so let the missiles fly. I like to complete these by getting the tech specs, which you can see I've already got, and the new instruction booklet. So there you go, because let's face it, that's not very nice, is it? Prepare for extermination! Devastator. It's the little paper instructions that come folded in with each individual Constructicon, and I've got this for Superion, Defensor, and nothing on the back, and Bruticus. So now I've got the Defensor one, and that's obviously the Devastator. Now I've got the Devastator one, and that's obviously going in with the Devastator KO instructions. Does anyone else have a Devastator KO? Do their booklets come in that incorrectly folded manner? Let me know. Prepare for Metroplex. I'm never going to get the reissue Metroplex because I have an original, and this card was just sitting there on eBay for a couple of quid or bucks, and obviously I thought I'd get that and put that in with the with my original instructions. So some delightful little Megatron memorabilia, and as you can see from the copyright at the bottom, this is from back in the day. That's perfect. And a little card as well, also from back in the day. I'll keep an eye out for more there. I quite like that. That's a nice thick card, and obviously they're going to go with that. Yeah. Well, to be honest, actually, that's kind of thick already. There might not be much room in there, so I might store these in there, in the reissue. Stickers! I got stickers! I do not know why. I don't have a sticker book. I'm not collecting these necessarily. It's just the end of the month. I haven't got enough money for a robot, so you look for stuff like this. Stuff for this, like the stuff I'm showing you now. Nice picture of Prime there. So yeah, there you go. That's them done. Oh, this is my favorite little thing in all of the paperwork. Don't look at me like that. You love my paperwork. Look at that. You probably can't see it. It's there. On my screen on eBay, this took up the full screen. I thought it was the same size as an instruction booklet. Look at that though. That is a really pretty picture of Reflector, the mail-away Decepticon. And if you want a Reflector, kids, you've got till September the 30th, okay? So get your mums and dads on that. And obviously that's going to go in with the reflector instructions. KO, obviously. It's reflector, you know. Why wouldn't you? You did too. Toyhacks. Oh yeah. What hasn't been said about them? Quality reproducers of it's Hound. It's Hound. Story behind that. Hound was the first ever Japanese reissue bot I got, and I was like, oh, I'm not putting my stickers on him, he's perfect. But watching Besting Blitzwing, I was like, oh my god, my Hound is naked. So I bought these. I don't want to put the original stickers on him. These tight, look how shiny. These are so much higher quality than the thin papery stickers you get with them. So there's Hound, and we've also got red, white, and black Autobot. It's Jetfire. It's the leader of the Autobots, as we've established. Usually, I find applying these stickers very therapeutic, very, very calming. But I'm terrified with these. I mean, take a look at this. Look at all of these tiny little... Are these mistakes on the printing thing? Are there places on Jetfire for all of these things? I can see all of that stuff going on. And yeah, but and most of that as well. Look at all these fucking round bastards in the corner. What do you do with them? The shiny matte finish of a Toyhacks haul. Nice reflective, chromy sort of... Oh, there's my face, look. I'm poking my tongue out and waving my face. See? Ah! Okay. I might do a video, really. I'm not gonna film myself sticking these on. That would be boring. But I might do a quick before and after kind of thing. Anyway, next. Regeneration 1. I'm not going to review this. It's old, but I don't want to spoil it. I'm not here to review it. There you go, there's that side. But the story roughly... But the other side. The story roughly behind this is the continuation of the Transformer comic from the 80s and 90s that I used to get as a kid. Roughly speaking, the executives kicked in the door and said, no one likes Transformers anymore, stop making this, wrap this up in 3 weeks. So it was very hurriedly brought to an end. So as you can see, I've got the individual graphic novels that make up the collection. Apart from part 3, I couldn't find volume 3. Omega Supreme, worth it for that. So I had to buy the individual comics that made up volume 3. Or 4. No, it's 3. This came on a nice hot day, and I was at the back garden all day drinking, reading it, had a great time, and there you go. Next, it's time for Cons on a Card. Now, I don't know if these are KO or Walmart reissue. We've got Ratbat and... what did I say? Rumble. My mate had Rumble as a kid, but I didn't know anyone with Ratbat, so Ratbat was a particular pleasure to get. Double tech spec on the back. Very nice. No red decoder with this, though, so I don't know what they expect you to do there. So delicately remove the pricey figures for... Oh, fuck it. So, yeah, there's one last look at the box. And here they are. Let's do Rumble first, and let's see if we can rub him up the right way and get him to spill his secret. He's a Decepticon. There you go. Secret spilled. And let's do the same for Ratbat. And he is a bit of a blemish on that. Hang on, let me breathe on it. Sometimes that helps. No? Okay. He is a pain in the ass is what he is. Anyway, let's just transform him. Now, I really liked this. The legs go completely flat, completely back, like a rat would when it flies. Like a bat would when it flies. Little claws in there. Can't get that out. There you go. Antennae. Yeah, lots of things to flip out on there. They fit, packed a lot into these little cassettes back in the day. I'm sure they were gold on the original. So does that help tell us those back pieces? They were gold originally. So does that tell us if it's a KO or an official thing? I don't know. Help me out here, guys. Looks pretty good, huh? Sit him down over there. Rumble's getting impatient. And yeah, very nice. Transform! I love all that metal exposed to cog there. It's really, really cool. I mean, it's functional, not aesthetic. It's for it's his arm basically, but it adds to his feet as well. It kind of adds to the heft of him, the weight. Bending at the knee. Get those feet out. There you go. Just like his master. He's got nice, strong metal feet, and yeah, I love him. He's great. Yeah. I got the masterpiece version, but not the original, and no, there they are. There you go. Ratbat and Rumble. We know that because he's blue. Tracks. Japanese box. You know I love these. Look at that. I've been waiting a long time to find tracks at a... there he is. I've been waiting a long time to find tracks at a good price. I've been getting these since they first came out, but finally got him. From this line, I've got all these, but from this specific line, Megatron and Skids there. We'll take a little look through the actual pages of the book. It's not very big, but obviously can't read a word. But glorious collection of photos and artwork. That's clearly like an episode guide. You can see some English there. Constructicons. In the middle, you get a great little poster. Well, great if you like Pat Lee's chunky crotch art. And there you go. There's Tracks in all his glory. In the corner there, we got the card. So, shall we get him out of the box? Yes, let's do that. And here's my brand new Tracks. Oh my god, he's great. I love him. No, that's clearly not my brand new Tracks. That's my battle damaged version. Sometimes for just a couple of pound or bucks, you can pick up a wrecked bot and use it as a battle damaged version. There's another one. There's Jazz, Hound, Sideswipe. Love him. There's Mirage. There's Mirage again. And a tire went somewhere earlier, didn't it? There you go. Let's put that back there. So, you know, these bots have seen it all, man. Especially Mirage. Yeah, great to have a battle damaged. Yeah, there you go. You get the idea. Tracks. And he is a Autobot. Very attractive figure. Nobody shares his mold, as we all know. Get that open. The good thing about Tracks is you can fit the Autobot matrix of leadership into his chest. You cannot fit the Autobot matrix. Hip swivel. That is good. He does a clothesline. This is articulation heaven. Who says G1 don't articulate? Look at his décolletage. Absolutely beautiful. It'd be nice if he had different colour eyes to distinguish the eyes from the rest of his face, but there you go. I had Tracks as a kid, but he didn't survive the journey into adulthood. I don't know where it is now. That wasn't mine from... The battle damaged one wasn't mine from childhood. And there's Tracks. Let's take a look at these famous Japanese spring-loaded... Oh, you missed. Haha. Much more powerful... Oh! Lastly, but by no means leastly, we are brainstorming into the Headmaster era with Brainstorm. And there. I had Highbrow as a kid, and I liked Highbrow, but kind of always wanted... I was intrigued by the pictures of Brainstorm in the catalogues. I never had him. I didn't know I wanted him. I wasn't looking for him, but the Arcana is in there. It's such a good price, and it was... these bits are often very floppy on Brainstorm, but everything's holding together very firmly there, you know, and that as well. It's such a good price. I thought, oh, why not, you know? And I was really blown away when he arrived. He'd been looked after. Give me a second. There you go. Arcana. And he is in pretty good nick too. Both of his arms are doing what they should, and okay, the face cover is a little bit floppy, but the legs aren't. That is usually the case on these old heads. The legs get a bit floppy. So yeah, he's a good one. So let's put him down and let's transform him into robot mode. This is as stiff as my... Oh, it doesn't matter. It's done. Spindly little pathetic little arms, but you know, whatever. It's G1. I tell you what I do like about him is there's no space between his legs. There is space between his legs. Highbrow didn't have that. He had block legs, and he's an Autobot. That works fine after all this time. That's firmly held up at the back. That's not coming down. Great. Everything's going good. How's he gonna... Yeah. Let's transform. Let me show you how you transform Arcana. Yay, there you go. Now, I preferred this head to Highbrow's head. Highbrow's head is a bit boring, but he's got a great sort of grated upper... Ugh, that's a bit dirty. Can I scrape that? No? Can I rub that? No? Okay. He's got a great sort of upper forehead thing. And I really like his front part, the flat front of his faceplate and his diamond eyes. Great head. So let's put this on. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you didn't know, you flip that open. And when you put the head in, it will tell you how slow, weak, and stupid the person robot is. And as you can see, he's not slow, he's moderately weak, and he ain't stupid. I understand now how hard it is when you're doing these things with the camera in between your hands. Sometimes when I'm watching other people do it, I'm like, dude, just put the fucking thing in where it's supposed to be. But it's quite hard to do all these things. There you go. There's G1 Brainstorm from the toes to the tip of the head. As I said, nice wide space between those legs, big bulky chest. He's great. I think he's a better figure than Highbrow. See some sticker wear here. I'm not happy with that. I think too highly of the purchase, how it turned out to leave it like that. So I have ordered from Toyhacks some new. There's the back, just in case you. There you go. There are new stickers on the way. This is my face. What do you think? Did I do okay? Should I do another one? I hope so, because the stuff for next month is, or for this month rather, is flooding in already. I got some great stuff that I want to show off next month. So thumbs up to let me know that you want more. If you'll indulge me, I'd like to play us out, literally, by showing a sweeping shot of the booty, not that booty, to a song I recorded about 8 or 9 years ago called The Death of Optimus Prime. Until next time, see you guys.
Why couldn't childhood last forever? Why can't grown-ups fly? Oh, Optimus Prime, you can't die. Oh, Optimus Prime, you can't die. Childhood lasts forever. Why can't grown-ups fly? Oh, Optimus Prime, you can't die. Oh, Optimus Prime, you can't die. Why couldn't childhood last forever? May I please turn time back? Optimus Prime, you must lead the attack. Oh, Optimus Prime, you must